Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sawyer here, and today I'm joined by Emil.
What's going on, guys?
And today we're reviewing the track Luncheon Kingdom by Luke Chandler.
Beautifully made track.
Yeah, it's a really great track. And we're just going to be going through the track and giving our thoughts about how well it plays, its appearance, and just the overall design of the course. How well does it race on, that kind of thing.
But Sawyer, what if people don't know the origin of the term Luncheon?
Alright, so Luncheon Kingdom is from Super Mario Odyssey, the game on the Nintendo Switch. It's a Mario platformer game. And it's really impressive that he was able to make this into a really well-playing track. And like what Troy said in his video about the track was, the main thing he did was he took elements and made his own track layout, not make it from the actual stage, because there were a lot of Super Mario 64 tracks that were just terrible.
Castle Grounds. Yeah.
And what was the other one? Whomp's Fortress. That was my least favorite.
That one was alright. I Castle Grounds.
No,
was like
because
my favorite.
when I had CGGP a long time ago, I didn't know that that one route didn't count the lap. You've seen a lap of the track, 2 laps of the track now. So we're gonna first look at the appearance. Now, I think it's a very pretty track. The only thing is there are no shadows and the lighting seems a bit off, but Luke said he was going to add those in the near future and try to make it more alive and feel more like the original game.
Exactly. These objects need a little bit of vertex colors because they're looking a little bit laggy. But for the most part, they're fairly accurate to the game in terms of everything else. And the little chef over here.
Yeah, if he was able to make some... I've never played the game. I've only seen pictures of it and a little bit of video from it. But if he was able to incorporate more things to make the track feel more alive, I feel like that would really be good.
There's a lot of potential for this track for sure.
Yeah. I mean, like, this section is a bit bland in my opinion. Like, you look out and it's just clearly paper-thin pink walls, mountains.
I feel like that section could use some lava pillars.
Yeah.
Or not lava pillars, lava bubbles.
Yeah, lava bubbles. It could use, like, maybe some more of these, like, these little mountain structures. Because I think they look really cool, like, the gradient effect on them looks really cool. I don't know what he could add, but something to make it feel more...
There's a lot of stuff someone could add to a Mario Odyssey track. There's always a lot of potential for these types of tracks. Like these 3D food objects, I feel like they could be added in multiple places around the track rather than just here, because...
Like, this section could use something in it. Like, even to race on, like, you could add something, maybe.
Definitely.
Like...
There's a lot of shortcut potential.
Yeah. Which we'll go over in a little bit.
There you go.
Pretty much about the appearances, it's a very visually appealing track in my opinion. Once he adds shadows and maybe makes the lighting a little, it's like a little darker, maybe darkens the textures a little bit. This could be one of the prettiest custom tracks.
I'm not sure about texture darkening, but shadows definitely contribute to the colors, and they already do some sort of darkening if you need that.
Yeah.
Now, instead of appearance, let's talk about like how this track like plays, because like there is so much to this track in so many different ways you can complete a lap. I love it.
I love to race this track. I think it has a lot of tech and strats and stuff like that you can pull off that are really satisfying to pull off. Low tricks.
One thing I feel like about this is that this little I think it's sugar or salt or something. I feel like it's a little awkward to have it all clumped up in this one little bit. I know there's some parts like on the sides and whatnot, but it would be a lot more interesting to see it like, you know, kind of like scrambled a little bit in like uneven forms.
Yeah,
because that's a little more natural for salt or whatever it is, sugar, salt.
For sure. We could talk about the routes now. Like what routes are faster, what routes have no point. So first we have a split. We have pretty much 3 things you can take. So
3-minute splits. This is the first scenario right here. You have a shorter distance to get a trick over on the right.
Yeah.
Over here you have a longer stretch before getting a trick. Yeah. Obviously for time trials you would probably want to take the left route because there is a shroom spot up here which requires, you know, obviously a mushroom. And if you take the left side, you're going to be not requiring a chain if you go on the right. If you go on the left, you won't be requiring one, which is what makes it so much better.
Yeah, and another thing for the left route is you could actually either hop trick or just trick onto it from the beginning bread path to get 2 tricks on the left route, which totally makes it faster than the other ones, like I just pulled off right there. So now here there are 3 routes. So this route is pretty simple. There's a boost panel wide, the custom Luncheon Tour poster signs.
Yeah.
You have the sugar with the houses, but my main problem is this route over here. This is not off-road, and you can just go around it, making the other 2 routes, like the shroom spot in the middle is still faster, but this makes the other route useless, the main route. And I don't know why, like, I feel like that should be off-road, or it should not have an item box, and the other route should have an item box. Here, we should actually, you want to test how much faster it is? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so you go here. Like, that is considerably, it's
That is
fast.
a very decent amount faster.
And
I could see, like, that being a mushroom spot, that would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But, like, the fact that you can do that shroomless is definitely a problem.
Yeah, and there were no item boxes on either route, so as of right now, the right route is completely useless. Now, we could also go over the little shortcut here if I could get a mushroom. I got a mushroom. Okay, so this shortcut is an awesome shortcut. There's just one little itty-bitty problem with it. So here, we take it, and then you can go onto this mushroom section, and then go off of it, and go onto the normal route. But there's one issue with it. That shroom spot, at the very beginning where you go into the middle path, that's faster than this shortcut. So
that is a little bit upsetting, yeah.
So, like, for time trials, this shortcut is not used.
Now, one thing about this is that these mushroom pads are not very useful whatsoever. That is one of my only complaints about this track.
So, coming back to this section, you could bounce off of the mushroom pads, you can go on this ramp right here, or you can just take the normal route. Now, the mushroom pad route is pretty much useless as of right now.
Except for if you're taking the big shortcut, then you need it.
Yeah, because here...
It would be a lot better if you had item boxes on these mushrooms, for sure.
Definitely, because I think I'd take that route to have items for the end of the track. There are more strats than it seems. So you could also go back here, which is pretty much useless. It's just a little thing you could do. So here, the fastest route, which I think is great, at the fastest route, you can be done shroomless, and it's the hardest. So you can, like, trick off of this, and then wheelie off of this ramp up here, and get the boost. I think that's really cool. And that's obviously intended.
What I love about this section here is that it really shows, like, you can really identify the difference between competitive players or hardcore players and casual players.
Definitely.
Because there's so much you can do here. You can either just go off the mushrooms or do that crazy junk that Sawyer showed you. Or you can even just go to the left and there's still an alternative for that either way. You can just go far left here and then get a bunch of tricks.
Yeah.
And then you can keep going on your way.
And then I feel like also this section, this platform right here, this circular platform, and then this area to the right of it, there are item boxes on both. But the circular route is much faster. So I feel like he should take the item boxes off of the circular route and just have them on the longer route, so the longer route has more purpose.
Yeah, I think that if these item boxes are going to stay on the circular platform, maybe they could be rotating instead of being still.
That'd be cool.
That way it'd be a lot more competition to get an item box.
Yeah.
Kind of like Luigi's Mansion. I know that track does that.
Yes, yeah. And then you have one more split path. You come onto this section, you could take the normal route, or you could take this route. Alright, so you have this route, which is slower, which is disappointing because you have a weird alignment with the next turn, because that patch of sugar is right there. So you can't...
It's definitely a mock bike route.
Yeah.
The ending section is actually really good. I like the ending section a lot. It has a really cool shortcut you can do on lap 3. You can, like, hop onto this platform over there and whatnot.
So you can, if you...
Insert clip of lap 3 shortcut here.
Alright, no, I'll just do it. I'll just pull it off right now. Alright,
Oh my god, no.
All right, so,
it is lap
so
2!
come here. It'll let us see how you finish the race. You come onto this platform, and then you finish the lap. See my lap counts? That's a really
wow.
cool strat.
That's pretty great stuff.
Shut up. So this track it's one of my favorite custom tracks at the moment. It's super fun to race on. That's its biggest asset in my opinion. It's extremely fun. It has a lot of cool strat opportunities and shortcut opportunities, and I really enjoy racing on it because I can see casual players really liking this course because it is very simple to race on.
And now, while the race is going to be timed out, I might as well give my thoughts about it, because, you know, I'm a meme like that. And Sawyer, you can literally insert some random clip here. Aww, yeah! While it shows me in first place.
Okay.
Anyway, I think it's a track that can appeal to any audience. It's very well done. Better than most ports I've seen from other games. Way better than a lot of the SM64 ports. Fearsome Fire, I'm looking for your opinion on this one. If you better watch this video. You better tell me what you think of it. I better see a BKT from you on this using a bunch of cappy roll jumps. Anyway, back to the actual track. The only thing that I can really see that needs some fixes is the shroom cut where you go on top of that crystallish structure, obviously, and the addition of shadows, because honestly, it is 2018. Custom track development has gone a long way. And there is a high bar set, even though that this track is definitely way above that bar of expectations. The shadows are like a necessity at this point. They give life to the track. They give it a sense of reality, and they give it a sense of a 3D world. Other than that, I don't think I have any problem with this track. It's a very well-made track, fun to drive, lots of crazy strats. Yeah. It's going to be a great one if it gets into C2GP.
Definitely. There's just a couple routes that are a little useless at the moment, but I think those can be changed. And
of course.
Like the one to the left at the beginning that I'm showing right now, you have the shortcut, the big mountain shortcut, which I feel like if it maybe landed you on the actual road, because I did a test on it earlier, and actually, you don't save time. I mean, you save time over the shortcut at the beginning, but you lose all that time when you hit the mushroom pad. So if you somehow if you're somehow able to land on the actual ground, that would be a really useful shortcut.
There could be the chance of maybe just removing the second mushroom so you can stay in a tighter line, as opposed to having two mushrooms there, which could be really difficult to maneuver on for a lot of users.
Alright guys, that's all we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Sawyer's channel, obviously. If you want to check out more custom track content, check out my channel. I have custom track world records, frequent custom track worldwide, wars, and various online gameplay stuff. But of course, the main man Sawyer is the main reason this video is actually a thing. So that's all I'll have to say for this video. Sawyer, thank you for
no
having
problem,
me.
man. Thank you
fun thing to do.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, dude. Anytime. And we better see more time trials from you soon, buddy.
When this gets added to C2GP, for sure.
Oh shoot! All right. That's good, man. It's always good to see more people in the time trial scene. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys later. Peace.